Hey guys, Psycho Crimson Ginger here, and today I thought I'd bring these back and bring back the rants. Now, not too long ago there was this item I purchased off Amazon. I'll throw it up onto the screen. It was a refurbished motherboard. In fact, let me take my webcam right now. In there right now, it's an MSI H27 Tomahawk. As you can see, I got my i5 core, my Radeon R700, 2GB, some RGB RAM, all that good stuff that is very good for my computer. But my issue here with it is that when I bought it, at the time I didn't know what refurbished meant. So I'm like, ooh, a cheap motherboard for a good $84. I think it's like $74 now. But I was very, very stupid for buying a refurbished motherboard. Because you want to hear something? It came with absolutely zero screws. Zero screws. You're telling me it came with no... The case didn't even come with spacers. We had to salvage my old HPV Pavilion. Fuck that thing. No. I hope it burns in the pits of PC hell. That was the worst thing to ever take apart. The DVD disc drive was fucking taped in there. It was not good. Don't get, apparently, I don't know the whole story of refurbished items. I don't know if some are good. I'd imagine it depends on what happens, but my experience with a refurbished motherboard did not go well. But let's not, it just doesn't make sense. Who in the right mind, when you're selling a product, who in the right goddamn motherfucking mind sells a motherboard with nothing? The only thing it had was a thing to protect the USB ports in the back. And I'm surprised it even came with that. That's like buying a couch and saying, sir, here's your couch, that you ordered off of Amazon. Sir, there's no cushions. Yeah, cushions are sold separately. It's like that. Who thinks about that? You have to think about this at a logical standpoint when you're selling an item. Why on God's earth would you sell a fucking motherboard with nothing to screw it into the case? Why? I'm surprised it even came with cables. That's like if the power supply came with nothing. No cables. Sir, I know you paid like $80 for this, but cable sold separately. Like, what? What? Who in the right mind does that? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Tell me why. Like, it's such a pain in the ass. Like, we had to take apart my old HP Pavilion. And like I said, the fucking disk drive was stuck in there. Stuck. It took us almost an hour and a goddamn half to even rip it out. To take out a disk drive. Like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? An hour and a half? Like, I don't know what HP's doing, but it's not even worth it. And the motherboard came with zero instructions too. So when it came to the wires, there were these specific wires that came with the case that we had to figure out. It took us so long. I thought the motherboard was defective because when I opened it up, the audio prong was actually bent. Which, you're thinking, wait, why would it be bent? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what Amazon was doing. I don't know if it's the carrier's fault. But I don't know. We had to look it up. And then it didn't even come with a base plate. Which is very fucking important for the core we had. So at the time we didn't even know we could take the base plate out. So we took this old computer that had spacers and screws. We had to take it out. Take the spacers out and all that, and then there's this sideways scythe, old scythe core. I don't know the name of it. We just couldn't find it. It was like made of copper, and it was up and down instead of the usual like over top of the core. It was still over top of it, but it's normally like planted right on top, not sideways, which was really confusing. So we had to look up a way to actually take it off. We figured out we could take off the base plate. So, not only did the motherboard not come with a base plate, Actually, I think it did come with a base plate. Just the base plate didn't fit the core we had, which, come on. It's an Intel fucking motherboard that supports i5 7th gen. You gotta be kidding me. I can understand it, like the screws fit the holes too, because you know Intel cores are just weird as hell to install. It's a pain in the ass. It's just not fun at all. It was not a fun experience building my computer. That's pretty much the basis of the story. Would I recommend buying refurbished items? Depends on what you're buying. If you're buying a phone, I doubt there's going to be anything wrong. Obviously, it's probably not going to be in tip-top condition. So, would I recommend buying refurbished items off Amazon? Again, depends. But no, I wouldn't recommend it just because you could get that bad seller that doesn't come with stuff you need. Like, I especially wouldn't recommend computer parts, because imagine buying a core that doesn't come with a cooler and it's advertised as that. Come on, man. You gotta think about this. You gotta think about it logically. It's like if RAM didn't come with a slot. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. But pretty much the basis of this story. Also, actually, before the motherboard or whatever is used to read the hard drive, I don't know too much about building computers. I can tell you the components and what the hell they do, but when it comes to building them, I'm clueless as hell. So that's why I had Scabarfix do it. I had to wipe everything, so I'm glad I have Filmora again. I have the editor, I have everything, so that's good. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Lesson of this video: don't buy refurbished items. You can take that chance, you might get good, but the fact that you have the odds of not getting it just doesn't make it worth it to me at the same time. Like Russian roulette. Think about it like it's Russian roulette. You can play it, there's a chance you won't die, but you also do have the chance to die. It's just not worth it. Don't play the game. But that's pretty much all I had to say with this video. And I've wanted to do these type of videos again, but I didn't know what to talk about, because I don't want to talk about YouTube drama, because that doesn't concern me in any way, unless it affects YouTube in a certain way, because obviously I'm on the platform. So if it affects YouTube in a certain way, it's going to affect me. So that's pretty much all I had to say. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. It's pretty bright outside, and I don't have curtains to block it, but hopefully this is a good lesson. Don't buy refurbished items. This has been Psycho Crimson Ginger. Oh, also, before I leave, I want to talk about this. I did also delete 2 videos. The one rant about net neutrality, and then other rant that was just for fun, why fan bases ruin games. I might redo that video, because the way I want to take it in a little bit more serious and talk about it in more depth than I did, because it was kind of just a joke video just to do rants. But this one actually personally affected me and just pissed me off. Like, come on, how you not gonna sell screws? But enough. This has been Psycho Crimson Ginger. See ya, Psycho.